Welcome to my Pecha Cucha. The most people who use tobacco start in their adolescence, and those who start using at an early age are more likely to develop nicotine dependence and have trouble quitting. Smoking damages almost every organ in the body and is the leading cause of premature death worldwide. Smokers are estimated to die approximately 6 years later. Nicotine itself doesn't cause cancer. It's tobacco smoke that contains at least 69 carcinogenic chemicals, and smoking accounts for at least 60% of all cancer deaths. Cancer death rates for smokers are twice that of non-smokers, and the risk of cancer death for smokers is 4 times that of non-smokers. The different types of cancer caused by tobacco, the most important is lung cancer. Smoking is linked to 89% of all cases of lung cancer, which is the leading cause of cancer death for both women and men. Smoking increases the risk of lung cancer 5 to 10 times. Smoking is also linked to cancer of the mouth, pharynx, larynx, esophagus, stomach, pancreas, cervix, kidney, and bladder, as well as acute and myeloid leukemias. In addition to cancer, smoking causes lung disease such as chronic bronchitis and emphysema and exacerbates asthma symptoms in adults and children. Smoking also dramatically increases the risk of heart disease, including stroke, heart attack, vascular disease, and aneurysm. Cardiovascular disease accounts for 40% of all smoking-related deaths. Smoking causes coronary heart disease, which is the leading cause of death in the United States. Secondhand smoke is a major public health concern, also called secondhand or secondhand smoke, increase the risk of many diseases. Exposure to secondhand smoke among non-smokers increase the risk of lung cancer by approximately 20%. The secondhand smoke is estimated to cause approximately 53,800 deaths annually in the United States. Exposure to tobacco smoke in the home is also a risk factor for asthma in children. Smoking also leaves chemical waste on the surface of the place where it was smoked, which can persist long after the smoke has cleared. This phenomenon, known as third-hand smoke, it's increasingly recognized as a potential danger, especially for children who not only inhale the vapors that emanate from this waste, but also inhale waste that reach their hands and when they move on the floor or touch the walls and furniture. More research is needed on the risks that dirham smoke poses to humans, but a study in mice showed that exposure to dirham smoke has several effects on behavior and physical health, including hyperactivity and adverse effects on the liver and lungs. There is a significant comorbidity between tobacco use and mental disorders. People with mental illness smoke 2 to 4 times more than general population. Smoking rates were highest among people with mental illness under 45 years of age, people with low levels of education, and people living below to the poverty line. A recent study found that tobacco-related illness account for approximately 53% of the deaths of people with schizophrenia, 48% of deaths of people with bipolar disorder, and 50% of deaths of people with depression. Many doctors have believed that people with schizophrenia smoke to alleviate symptoms such as poor concentration, low mood, and stress. But research is knowing that smoking is associated with poor physical and behavioral health outcomes in people with mental illness, and give up smoking is showing clear benefits for this population. The most smokers use tobacco regularly because they are addicted to nicotine. Addiction is characterized by compulsive drug seeking and use. The most smokers want to quit, and every year half of them aim to quit permanently. However, only 6% reach that goal. Most take several attempts to permanently quit smoking. In addition to the pleasant effects, nicotine also stimulates some cognitive aspects, such as the ability to maintain attention and memorize information. However, in the long term, smoking is associated with cognitive decline and the risk of Alzheimer's disease.